It looks like the Mariners are actually going all in. I know we just dropped a series to the Sacramento, Oakland, Las Vegas Athletics, and we're starting to lose some ground in the wild card there, but I think the Mariners are making it clear that they're finally, and I mean finally, going all in and giving it a try. Eugenio Suarez from the Diamondbacks traded to the Mariners for Tyler Locklear and 2 pitching prospects, and they're not some huge top MLB pitching prospects. So I love the trade. Now, everyone, of course, is talking about would have been much cooler if we just kept Gino in the past and didn't let go of him and we wouldn't have to do this, and I totally agree. But that's not what happened. So now we're looking at a situation where the Mariners trade back for Gino, and in this deadline, they went and got a all-star level first baseman in Josh Naylor. They went and got an all-star literally this year in Gino Suarez at third base, and they made a trade for a decent mid-level, high-level, whatever you want to call it, reliever, and they're doing what they're supposed to do. They're filling the gaps of the team that are not as good. And I know, Ben Williamson is young. He's 24. He'll probably, either get traded or be on the Mariners in a year or two. But right now, if you're trying to win, you go add Gino, a player who now has the most home runs in history for being traded in baseball history. Mark McGwire was before him with 34 home runs when he was traded from the A's to the Cardinals. Now Gino with 36 has the most home runs ever for a player being traded in baseball history. And you look at the Mariners, that means they're really out here trying. They're doing everything they can, from bringing Randy in last year. You get Randy Arozarena. That's a great piece to the outfield. You re-signed Victor Robles, who hopefully makes a comeback. He was doing batting practice today. That would be awesome to have him back in the outfield. Maybe, you're going to get some days of Canzone and some days of Robles. I'm hoping it'd be mostly Robles, but you never know how he comes back. And now you look at your infield with Gino, J.P. Crawford, who is struggling mightily right now, but I'm hoping he does what he usually does and gets kind of hot near the end of the year or goes on another, streak of playing well. Cole Young and Polanco, kind of depending on the splits, or Polanco at DH, Cole Young at second, Josh Naylor at first, Cal Raleigh, of course. And, the days where Cal's not catching, you put Garver in at catcher, Cal at DH, and then whoever it is, Young or Polanco at second. You're not looking at many gaps in this lineup. Which I don't know if it's going to happen, if you can get a guy like Bryce Miller back this year, you have a extremely solid rotation. You added a bullpen arm. You might add another one tomorrow, and the Mariners are actually looking like a serious contender. Now, does that mean it's going to work out? The answer is no. You never know in baseball if that means it's going to work out. You don't know if Gino, now going from Arizona, a pretty hitter-friendly park, back to Seattle, are the home run numbers going to be as good? Not sure. Not sure if it's even going to be comparable, but maybe on the road it'd be better, although he's been hitting really well at home in Arizona. So it's complicated, but it doesn't really matter, because to me, my whole point of being excited about this is simply the fact that the Mariners are trying to do it. And anyone that gets mad, oh, wow, we got rid of him and we should have kept him. Now we have to get rid of Locklear. Okay, great. Locklear has been tearing it up in AAA. We saw him for a short period before. Didn't do very well in the big leagues, but he's, still young enough that he might be somebody that ends up being good in the future for the Diamondbacks. But does it matter? Or do you want to be a team that continues to do what we did the last whatever amount of years, 20, 30 years, which is be cheap, don't take risks, don't make big trades, don't go all in for it? And so I love it. They are going all in. They don't care that Naylor's on an expiring contract and that they have to figure out what they're going to do with Randy in the offseason, because he's going to be up for a contract. And Gino's an expiring contract. He's going to be up for a contract. They don't care, because they're saying, let's go all in now. And maybe the front office is talking to ownership saying, we'll pay them. Let's make these trades. Let's take this seriously now. And we have a situation where people are actually, in this Mariners organization, trying to make things happen. And that's what I'm really hoping for. So it's good vibes only. We just brought back this t-shirt, the Good Vibe Only Gino t-shirt at SeattleOnTap.com. The links will be in the description, or just right here, SeattleOnTap.com. It was so funny. I just re-looked at our site and I was like, wow, we still got this shirt here, the Good Vibes Only. Like, I thought I was going to delete it, never see it again, but it's there and it's back now. Good Vibes Only Gino. That's my only plug today. But the Mariners did what they had to do. So no complaints. Is it a big trade? Like from our end, Locklear, 2 pitching prospects. I would say it's medium. It's obviously going to depend on what happens. Everything's, everything's a wait and see a lot of times. With Tyler Locklear, for example, is he going to be good? Is he going to be decent? Is he going to be bad? Like, I don't know. We don't know. He's been on fire for the Rainiers. They just called him up yesterday, which was weird because Rayleigh was going on the IL, so they called up Locklear, but everyone was saying, too, where's he going to play? He's not going to play over Naylor. And little do we know, he ends up getting traded. Funny enough, Gino's in Sacramento. The Diamondbacks play there, and they had an off day today, traveled into Sacramento, so he'll probably be seeing his Mariners teammates tonight or flying back with the Mariners tonight. I don't even know how that works. It's crazy how the lifestyle they get an amazing lifestyle with the money they make, but it's pretty crazy that they have to, he just flew from 2 flies. I think they were in Detroit to Sacramento, checking into your hotel room. It's like, you've been traded. You're going to fly back to Seattle now with the Mariners. Hopefully he still has some stuff in Seattle or had a place he bought or something. I don't know. That he can find a quick place to stay and be comfortable, because I think the Mariners are only doing this trade if they're going to re-sign him. I think he should be planning to be a Mariner, but we can only wait and see. This is an amazing move. I'm so happy the Mariners are doing it, whether it works out or not. I'm not going to sit here and tell you we're contenders. We are technically, even before the trade. I mean, we're like 5th in odds in the AL to be American League champions. It's not the best odds in the world, but they're there. I mean, they're right there. You can win any series in baseball, but this definitely boosts us up a little bit. And if the pitching stays healthy and you get back maybe a guy like Bryce Miller, or figure out a 5th pitcher if he's not coming back, and you get some consistency from J.P. Crawford, get Victor Robles back, you're not really seeing many holes in this lineup. That doesn't always mean they're going to perform. There are star players that have down years and bat 230, I mean, Julio's finally heating up now, but he has his ups and downs. But if you can get a decent to best version of Randy, Julio, and Robles, and then your decent to best versions of Gino, JP, Polanco, and Young, and Rayleigh, and Cal Raleigh, a catcher, I mean, we already know the pitching will be decent to their best versions. Every pitcher has a bad game here and there, but you got Logan, George, Wu, Castillo. It's Evans right now, but I don't know if it's going to be Hancock sometimes or Bryce Miller's going to come back, whatever it is. I'm not worried about those guys. The bullpen is okay, but you do have the back end of it with Brash and Munoz being really good. You picked up a reliever today. But really all that matters is, like I said, is get your decent to best version of those 3 outfield guys, the multiple infield guys. You're going to get your best version of Cal. This team has a real chance. I can't tell you I would have believed what I said right now, like a week or 2 ago before Naylor and Gino. Even if we got the best version or the decent to best version of all these guys, the decent to best version of Dom Canzone and Luke Rayleigh and Ben Williamson and a lot of those guys right now would not be a team that's going to have a real chance at contending. You're going to be a lot better, and you're going to have a chance to make the playoffs or maybe win a series. But if we want to have a chance of really winning this whole damn thing, you would need those type of holes filled, which you did. Gino at 3rd, Naylor at 1st. Get hopefully Victor Robles back in the outfield, or whatever. Canzone is okay as well, but it gives us a real chance, and that's where the Mariners are at, and that's what makes this all exciting. I can't wait to see what happens. Let's go Mariners! 10-game homestand coming up. Can't lose series to the Oakland A's, Sacramento A's, Vegas A's, whatever they are. You can't lose those series, which we just did, and you split with the Angels. I mean, that is we win 3-4 against the Angels and Athletics. Not good. But 10-game homestand. Josh Naylor on the team. Eugenio Suarez on the team. Some good vibes coming around. Hopefully that changes everything. Let's go win this whole damn thing. I love y'all. We'll see you next time.